All right guys, green reading is one of the most important things to draining a lot of putts. We could have a perfect stroke, we could hit at the perfect speed exactly where we wanted to go, but if we didn't read the green properly, we're going to miss every single time. So we got to have the right line, pair that up with our great stroke and our great rhythm, and then we're going to make a ton of putts. So green reading starts, or let's go back up here a little bit. The number one thing that I feel most players haven't been taught is how to properly read a green, and the step-by-step process that pros and really good players do to read a green. And once they learn that system, it becomes very easy to read the green. It's going to take a little bit of practice, a little bit of work, but if we follow these 4 steps, you're going to be a great green reader, and you're really going to be proficient doing this. So we're going to start back up in the fairway when we're 100, 150 yards away, and we're going to look at the overall shape of the green. So if you look at the picture of this hole, we're going to see that to my right from the fairway is a little bit higher, and it's sloping to my left when I'm looking from the fairway. So I know everything's kind of sloping down this direction, and I have an overall feel of what the green looks like before I ever get to the green. So I know everything's going to be funneling down this way downhill as I'm looking from 100, 150 yards away. Now step number 2, I'm going to verify where the straight uphill putt is. So I've hit my ball over here. I feel like it's above the hole a little bit, and I verified that from the fairway. I'm going to get about 6 or 8 feet away from the hole, and I'm going to walk in a circle around this hole. So now I can feel like I'm definitely going uphill as I'm walking this way, and your feet are very good at this. And as I start to turn around and go the other way, now I feel like I'm walking downhill. I'm getting low around here, and now I'm definitely going back uphill again. So I know my low spot, and what I'm going to guess is right around in here. So now if I go ahead and I take a golf ball, we'll check this. I'll mark my spot that I hit to. If I roll a golf ball from this low point where my feet tested this toward the hole, we're going to see that that's not going to break very much at all. And that didn't break hardly at all there. So I know that this is basically straight uphill. That's my second thing that I'm going to do. So I've looked at it from the fairway. Number 2, I've found the low straight up putt. And now from here, I'm going to use this to read my putt that I have above the hole. So let me go ahead and put the ball back here so it'll be easier to visualize this. And I know when I have this straight uphill point, everything on this side is going to break right to left. Everything on this side is going to break left to right back in toward the hole. So gravity's pulling it down this way. Now I'm going to sit down, and again, this is going to be as other people are putting, and I'm going to look at my putt from the low point here, from the straight uphill putt. And I can definitely see from this position, my putt's going to tend to turn when I'm over top of it a little bit right to left down toward the hole. Now it's a lot easier to read below the hole like this than it is above the hole. So you can imagine a book. If I tilt this book back toward my body, now I can read the book much more easily. If I'm up here above the hole, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to see. So I'm tilting the book away from me. I've heard people describe it like that before, and that makes it a little bit more difficult. So I'm definitely going to read it from down there below the hole first as other people are putting. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read my putt from way back behind the putt. So I'm going to go ahead and get back here, keep on walking back, and I want to get in line with my ball, and I'm going to look down and I'm going to see which way it's going to break. And I'm going to line myself up with the starting line of this putt. So I'm going to read it from back here, and I want to get at least 20 or 30 feet away, or as far away as I can. And I'm going to sit there and I'm going to visualize me rolling that putt into the cup over and over again to be able to get that perfect line. And then that's where I'm really going to hone in and get exactly the line that I want to start the putt on. So follow those 4 steps, get the line exactly like you want, visualize yourself putting it in from behind the hole, then you're going to be able to step up and to drain that putt. Let me go ahead and take you from behind the ball here, and I'll show you what I'm visualizing in that 4th step so you can see where I'm lining my body up and how that's going to break to the left. All right, so now we're behind the hole. We're in step number 4 from your camera's view, and what I'm doing is I'm getting 20 or 30 feet behind this putt, and I'm looking from your camera angle down this putt, and I'm going to see if I can line my body up with this ball and where the starting line is going to be. So from your perspective, I'm trying to figure out where exactly do I need to start this ball to get it to fall down into the hole with the correct speed. And I'm watching this like a movie. I'm watching myself putt this putt over and over again until I can visualize exactly what's going to happen. So as we do that, we're seeing that the ball is starting out here a little bit to the right of the cup as we're visualizing this movie in our head, and it's falling down into the cup. Once I've seen it from back there, now I'm ready. I've got the perfect line. I've gone through all 4 steps. I read it from the fairway. I found the straight uphill putt. I read it from down there. I've read it from 20 or 30 feet from behind up here. Now I've got a crystal clear picture of what this ball is going to do as I putt. And now I'm ready to go ahead, set up over top of this ball, and drain this putt. There we go. Perfect line. You start to read balls this way, really get down low to the green, feel the flow of the green. You're going to make a lot more putts. All right guys, so now you're ready to go. What I want you to do to get in a habit of this is your next 5 rounds, go ahead and write this down, and on every single hole, I want you to go through these 4 steps. If you can do this 5 rounds in a row, you're gonna start to get into a rhythm. From the fairway, find the straight uphill putt. I want you to go ahead and test that out. As you're practicing, roll some balls, get used to finding that straight uphill putt. Read the green from down below, read the green from well behind the ball, and then you're ready to go up and address it. Get in the habit of doing this, and you're gonna get so much better at reading greens. Good luck to you guys. I'll see y'all really soon.